Good morning from Disney's Pop Century Resort. You can see in the background there, it's the Skyliner buckets. And from here, that is the only way for us to get to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So we will be hopping on the Skyliner as soon as we get through this line, because it's filled with everybody going to either one of those two parks this morning. And our day will be spent at Epcot. So y'all get to see our very first experience with the Skyliner. Our room is great. You know, y'all saw it in the video last night. Slept really well. We went to bed early and slept all night. So I'm finally feeling a little better this morning after just kind of dragging the start of this trip. But really looking forward to our day at Epcot. I went ahead and got a lightning lane for Ratatouille, which it is the individual lightning lane, so I had to pay for that. But got that for later this afternoon, like 3 o'clock. And then got a lightning lane for Frozen Ever After, but as expected, crowded. Could not get one for it till like 5 something. So gonna have a long day at Epcot just so we can experience that. So I can try to get our next lightning lane at I believe 10:30 this morning, because I think Epcot opens at 8:30. So we'll see what we can luck into. I think our first order of business when we get over to Epcot will be to find a place to eat some breakfast. All right, so we'll see you guys when we get to the main building. So we've made our way inside the Skyliner building here. You can see some Monsters Inc. guys, Moana and Maui, Squirt, and some of the Nemo friends. You can see Tigger. Oh, there's some of the Guardians. There's Yondo with, I believe that's Cosmo, the dog. And there's Rocket and Groot.
Did they wave to each other?
I don't know. That yellow one's just plain. There's Stitch. So we have to go over to the Caribbean Beach Resort, and then that connects us directly to the parks from there. So we'll get to hop aboard 2 separate Skyliners. You saw Rocket Raccoon? All right, so let's hop on one of these. There is Art of Animation out our left, just across the little lagoon here, doing some work on the Lion King building.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
So we got off our plain Skyliner bucket. It didn't have any advertisements for anybody on it. And we're making our way over here to the Epcot Pavilion Skyliner. It says to use both sides. So let's go to the short side. There's Chewie and all the porks. We are here at Epcot. In case you're wondering, you know, with the 2 shuttles in total, it took us 20 minutes to get here, but it was smooth, it was quiet, had beautiful scenery. Definitely beats taking the shuttle. So this was very enjoyable. The line moved quickly. We have our own special entrance back here. So not only did it, you know, bring us directly to the park, but we're going to be in the middle of World Showcase already. It drops us off back here in between France and the United Kingdom. So I think we might make our way to Ratatouille, even though I have a lightning lane for it. We're already here, and it shows a 15-minute wait right now. So let us get through security to start with, and then we'll see. So Chad, Ty, and I are in. Melmie's having difficulty with her magic band right now, but wanted to show y'all these cute little Mickeys out here by the waterway. We're gonna go up here and then make our way to the right over to the Ratatouille area of the France Pavilion. I'm sure it will not be a 10-minute wait, a 15-minute wait when we get over there, but we'll find out. And that is where the creperie is as well, and that's what the boys would like for breakfast, if it's open for breakfast. So we'll find out. All right, boys and girls of Coker culture, it's story time. As we make our way over to France, or the France Pavilion, you can see the Eiffel Tower there in the background. For those of you that don't know, and that may be many of you because I haven't shared it before on the channel, but I have actually been to Paris 3 different times. And I know I am in a large minority when I say this, but I hate Paris. If I never have to set foot in that city again, I will be so incredibly happy. That being said, I love France. France as a country, absolutely beautiful. The people, wonderful. Parisians, not so much. And the city itself, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. It may be the city of lights, the city of love. It doesn't feel like that when you're there. So I will gladly take the France Pavilion over the real thing anytime. So you can see the massive crowd heading over here to Ratatouille. The one negative. Oh, look at these awesome topiaries. Lumiere, Cogsworth. Great theming, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, up there. You can see Remy.
Oh yeah.
You've got a Remy topiary. And also, if you look over here by the tree, there is a Daisy Duck Easter egg. They must be getting ready. They must be getting ready for some Easter spectacular with those Easter eggs. Hey, look, the line starts here. It does say 15-minute wait. We'll see. We'll find out. There's the arcade. That is not an arcade like you would think here in America. Different terminology for France. When we get off of here and get our crepes, if it's open for breakfast, I'll show you guys some more of the French Pavilion itself, because that's something I'd like to do today. We've got the time, so why not? Let's go through some of these World Showcase pavilions and let's take a look at them, because if you're like me, if it doesn't have a ride, you don't spend a whole lot of time there. And that's the case with the majority of these World Showcase pavilions. So I want to spend some time checking them out, because you know, it's Disney. They put a lot of work into them. I'm sure they're spectacular. So for now, it is 8:13 in the morning. We'll see how long it takes us to get on this ride. Still moving through the line. You can see La Crêperie de Paris. That is the sit-down portion of the restaurant. The quick service portion's over there. I don't know if it's open yet, but looking like we are in the streets of Paris.
How many here?
4.
Go ahead. Next part.
See, that's where.
You can see the fountain out front. The fountain has what looks to be wine or champagne bottles shooting the water out. And up at the top of the fountain is Remy with his little chef's hat. This line is moving quickly. There's the marquee for the sign itself. There's Gustav up above the building. And then here's Double in Trouble walking in front of me. Oh, now, like, yeah, when we entered, it said 15 minutes. Now, you see 45 minutes. Trickery. We'll see. 45 minutes for the marquee ride, though. Not too bad. I mean, we're already in line, so might as well. We'll see. Again, you guys saw, we got in line at 8:13. Right now, it's only been 6 minutes. So we'll see how this continues. We are inside the building now. You can see it is Paris at night. You have the Gusto sign up top. It's like we are on top of the building. Still got to curve around a little more, but I don't think the queue is very long in here. I think the majority of it was outside. We'll find out though. And then I do have the GoPro. It should be all charged today, so should be able to give you guys some footage on this one.
Oh, we must be getting close.
Oh, it was?
Bro, they turned the Eiffel Tower into a giant giraffe.
Artwork impressions by Chad, if you guys heard that.
Yes, they're so good.
We have our special rat glasses
Can't touch
for the ride.
lens.
3D glasses. We're going to try not to touch the lenses so that we don't get our nasty, greasy fingers on them.
My fingers are not baking hurt.
So we must be getting really, really close to the ride. So 8:53, and we're at the front of the ride. So 40 minutes off the 45-minute time. Y'all can see the cars are little mice, little rats. So that's what we'll be riding in. I'm going to switch over to the GoPro for you guys now. She'll show everybody in the office that. That'll make her whole day. Here we go. Emil will eat and eat and eat. It smells so good in here. That's the end of our rat adventure. We are off Ratatouille. Hope that y'all enjoyed that. That was a great ride. It's basically Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway with 3D. The boys got their crepes. Ty's, as you can see, is just a plain crepe with sugar on top, and it came with vanilla ice cream. He has already eaten a ton of his crepe, so he is really enjoying it. He got an orange Fanta to drink, and then Chad over
just
here.
a monstrosity.
Chad got a chocolate and Nutella crepe, and he got some sweet tea to drink with it. So they're gonna get this, and then one of the workers at Ratatouille, as we were talking about breakfast, told Melmy and I about a place over in the Morocco Pavilion, which is one pavilion over, that's like an Encanto booth where they had some more savory, maybe a little spicy eggs, chorizo eggs, I believe. So we're gonna make our way over there once the boys have eaten to get ourselves something. Here, did not know that there's a Beauty and the Beast sing-along show.
We might do that later.
There is Belle and the Beast. And then coming up here, you've got what's made to look like your Parisian street side cafe at Le Chefs de France. Then the Fleur de Lis is open, one of the many booths for the Flower and Garden Festival that they have not opened yet. Those probably open, I would think, around 10:30 or 11. But we were told, like I said, to make our way over towards Morocco at an Encanto booth. This looks like it may be it, La Isla Fresca. Don't see anything Encanto related. We'll have to, we'll make our way around and see. Just so you can see, this is the place. It's got arepas with egg and cheese, or arepas with chorizo and some drinks, some special drinks. Probably gonna get that tropical breeze without alcohol and the chorizo arepa. So this looks very, very good. This is the arepa with chorizo, cheese, and egg. And then I did get that drink as well without alcohol. And then Melmy got the same thing, just without cheese. And she got a dulce de leche chocolate coffee. No, she won't. We found Belle while we were eating, and that food was delicious. That drink is heavy, heavy, heavy on the grapefruit. But we're gonna get the boys' picture made here with Belle. How could we resist?
He's the bad one. He's the
show you guys all the barges out there for Harmonious, the fireworks show. We got a Just Married reception venue set up. I'm sure that cost a pretty penny. We are making our way from France over into the United Kingdom. Been there many times, just to England. Have never been to Scotland, and I am going to Ireland next year, so I'll have that opportunity as well. Absolutely love England. Love it. So we'll make our way around here. Again, like I said, we never make it to this side of the showcase, so it'll be nice to see these areas. Mary Poppins is over here. Maybe we'll stop by and see Mary Poppins.
Chin up.
Chin up for the picture. Turn around, boys.
Turn around.
Stand nice and tall. Chin up. Smile, Chad.
I am.
Thank you.
Good.
So Mary Poppins out here in the English Tea Garden. As we walk through the United Kingdom, you can see a couple shops: Twining's Tea, Queen's Table, Toy Soldier, Sportsman Shop, and then we've got some more topiaries of the Winnie the Pooh characters. Rabbit, Winnie the Pooh. Over there you've got Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet. And apparently over here the Epcot pianist plays throughout the day as well. We've got the Rose and Crown Restaurant and Pub, the Yorkshire County Fish and Chip Shop back there. Get over there with your brother. Get some pictures. Got the Union Jack in the background there. All right, over here you've got some restrooms still in the England Pavilion, some more gardens. Got a bust of William Shakespeare. They call this the Shakespeare Garden. And then of course your English telephone booths. And then you've got the cider house over here, which is yet another flower and garden booth that has not opened yet. And now we'll make our way from the United Kingdom over to Canada. And of course, just have to point this out for Jess, who again is not with us, but you've got a Joffrey's here in the middle of Epcot on this side. Over here, you've got TikTok Croc, Topiary, looking crazy, and then Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Don't know what Hook is looking at. You'd think he'd be looking at TikTok Croc, but his eyes aren't really pointed that way. So, we'll see. We're over at the Canadian Pavilion. You can see the totem poles. Up here, you've got the Northwest Mercantile Store and the Trading Post refreshments. We are making our way to the Canada Far and Wide Circle Vision show, which I believe is back here. Again, this is another one of those pavilions that we've just never made it to. There's a beautiful photo spot back here with a waterfall. If you listen closely, you might be able to hear the waterfall.
Why?
It's back here, Ty.
To Harry Potter.
show you guys the beautiful shot of the waterfall down there. Very much resembles, to me, it reminds me of Dudley Do-Right, the Canadian mountain.
Village. And although those early villages have grown into our modern provinces, Canada has remained a cultural mosaic, a place where you can keep and nurture your language and traditions while embracing the future.
All of which has made Canada one of the most diverse, modern, and natural places on the globe. So settle in as we take you on a journey far and wide, across 5 regions, 6 time zones, and 5,700 miles.
Or as we like to say in Canada, 9,300 kilometers. Because we have the metric system up here, you know.
We begin on the East Coast in Nova Scotia with one of our true Canadian treasures, the Blue Nose. She not only looks impressive, she can move too. The Blue Nose was once the world's fastest racing schooner.
The Atlantic provinces are well known for their historical towns and traditions, as well as some of the most musical Canadian accents you'll find anywhere in the country.
Just west of the Atlantic in central Canada, you'll hear lots of French accents because French is an official language spoken here.
Quebec City is one of North America's oldest metropolises, a perfect blending of old world meets new.
Its southern neighbor, Montreal, blends over 350 years of multicultural heritage with stunning architecture. And it's the second largest French-speaking city internationally after Paris. Naturellement, both cities offer lots for you to explore and discover.
No matter where you travel throughout the country, one thing you'll discover is that Canadians thrive on and embrace the public exploration of art, theater, dance, and...
Hope you guys enjoyed that little taste of the Canada Far and Wide video. We exited, and here's one entrance to Le Cellier, the Canadian steakhouse. Pretty pricey. The interior looks like what you would expect in kind of a wine cellar. That was a great video. Like I said, they have updated it. The old one used to have Martin Short. I believe we're going to make our way out of the World Showcase now, because Canada is the last area on this side of the showcase. We'll make our way over towards Journey into the Imagination with Figment. We're about to be back on the main walkway. You see the harmonious barges out there. And as it gets closer and closer to 10:30, many of these food places, vendors, shops for Flower and Garden are preparing to open. So folks will be able to start eating around the world very soon. And if you're not quite into Joffrey's, which we passed right before we came into Canada, they do have a Starbucks right over here. You can see a Lion King topiary.
And Petey
Mufasa with Rafiki and Simba from the beginning of the movie. And then of course over here is Journey into the Imagination with Figment. And even though we're getting closer, you may already be able to make it out, but there is a Figment topiary. Oh look, but before we get there, right here, you've got Timon and Pumbaa as a topiary. And look, there's Figment. And then as I mentioned over here, right by Bambi's butterfly house, you have Winnie the Pooh out here trying to catch butterflies. See if we can come over here so y'all can see Pooh Bear.
Oh, there's another one.
There you go, y'all can see Pooh. Oh look, Pooh is playing the guitar with his butterfly net. Pooh is gonna catch him some butterflies. Oh, and now he's playing the violin.
Or maybe he will go catch those ducks over there.
Jack, come here. Fall in there.
Fall in there, maybe.
Pooh's trying to catch him. He's having fun in the garden. That's Chad's hand. So we just saw Pooh, of course. Now we're making our way to Journey into Imagination with Figment. Enter the Imagination Institute. Go through. We don't have to do that.
You're gonna stay to your right. Don't bother stopping. Just keep on walking.
All the different sensory labs that we'll be going through while we're on our particular tour for the ride. Professor Zelensky, Dr. Philip Brainerd, and Dr. Nigel Channing with Figment.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
So y'all can see the ride vehicle
Keep a watchful eye on
before I switch over to the GoPro.
Yes, please don't let your imagination run.
We're off Figment and in the What If Labs. The boys, for whatever reason, they always love these squares that play different musical instruments when you run on them.
Okay.
Then you can get your pictures made with various characters.
Wreck-It Ralph comes out over there.
We'll have to see who's over here. While we were in line, I was able to snag a lightning lane for Soarin'. They're all out of lightning lanes for Test Track for the day, so we're gonna have to just suck it up and wait in the long line for that. So yep, the Wreck-It Ralph characters will come out over here. And over in Imagination Land, there's Joy from Inside Out. Joy is over there. And then of course, exit through the gift shop. Bambi and Flower and Thumper topiaries out in front of Bambi's butterfly house that we're gonna make our way into. Yep. Butterflies everywhere in here.
How many butterflies do you think there are?
A whole lot. They are all over the place in here.
Dad, don't say sucker. I'm sucking. This is where spinach comes from.
From the spinach tree.
Dad, I have a question for you. Dad,
What?
Did Disney hire a bad guy to steal all of my beads?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I have like 200 beads and this is like 200. That's fun.
There's a Woody and a Bo Peep
Hey guys,
and
guess
her
what?
sheep topiary.
Guess what, guys?
Nemo and friends over there. The boys don't want to ride the seas with Nemo and friends, so we are making our way over to Spaceship Earth. We're gonna ride Spaceship Earth and then head over towards the Mission Space area. There she is, isn't she beautiful? All right, walking up Spaceship Earth. Now it was posted 30 to 40 minute wait. It's 11:20 now. I didn't really pay attention to what time we got in line. I don't think we waited 30 minutes. I absolutely love this ride. Heading into Club Cool over here by the Creation Shop. This is basically just like a smaller version of the World of Coke that we have in Atlanta, where you can taste Cokes from around the world. So we'll show you these. They do have Beverly. For those of y'all that have been to the World of Coke, you know that that's absolutely nasty and disgusting, and that's the whole reason they have it. But they do have all these other flavors. I love the one that is from Korea, which of course is the one they are out of right now. That might be why they're out of it, because it tends to be the best one.
Taste this watermelon.
So Melmy just tried the one from the Philippines called Royal. Chad is going to try Beverly because he's a crazy person.
You know you hate that.
Chad, Todd's going to have some.
Should I chug it? Should I chug it?
This is good, isn't it, Ty?
Beverly is from Italy, as you can see. Very bitter.
Watermelon's really good.
Yeah, boys are still trying them.
This one smells like barbecue sauce.
That's the plum from China.
Like that, to be Sprite mix.
The Sprite is from Russia. It's a cucumber Sprite. It's pretty good. I like the watermelon from the
This one just
Philippines.
tastes like normal Sprite.
Country Club from the Dominican Republic. I don't know if I would mix them.
I like Madagascar and the country club. I'm on to my final one.
Chad is trying the raspberry from Moldova. It's a strong raspberry. Hey guys, Future Zach here. Hope y'all enjoyed the first part of our day at Epcot. We filmed so much today. Those point of view videos add a lot of time to our overall video stuff. But hope you're enjoying it, and hope you stay tuned for our part 2 video. What do we say?
What's the other way?